You know, this really is going to be a quick video. There's no need for me to get into a lot of issue on this. So I just noticed, as a reply to my video that I'd made concerning my speculatory nature and the speculation upon what's really happening, what's really the issues here, I have reason to say, yeah, my suspicions have been confirmed. I'm just going to leave it at that. It's satisfactory to me. So I'm just putting my little 2 cents in that I think that this is all a load of horse shit, and that it truly is a way to start the domino effect on ridding any people who are wanting to see constitutional government. I guess being somebody who took an oath to the Constitution really is now detrimental to those oath keepers, because they're going to be looking for us. Well, I took an oath. I can't go anywhere even if I wanted to. I'm nailed into that damn wheelchair, so here I am, people. I'm not seditious about my government, nor treasonous, nor threatening in any way. I'm looking for solutions, such as what Continental Congress proposed. Also, there was a paper that I posted on one of my sites about how we make our own government, or we create our own government. We need to start by enforcing it on a local level, hold our town officials or village officials accountable, and then work your way up to the state level and beyond to the Fed, and hold everybody accountable. And there'll be no wiggle room. You need to bind people with the Constitution, for they have exceeded the limits of powers set upon them by the Constitution, and that's why it's such a threat. Even as detoothed as it has become, and an object of scorn to many, but not to me yet. And I don't ever see a day where I could say that it is not of merit, that it is not a powerful document that makes sense, that is a good foundation for solid Republican form of government with common law applicable to all. So, just to let you know, folks, I have reason to say what I say. This really is not, it's not about the charges, it's about the fact they're coming after people now. Be safe. Now you even hear that there was an informant who was probably a paid informant or on the payroll of an agency that's involved in this. Now, isn't that very damn interesting? Why is it that nobody wants to start any trouble until somebody comes and stirs shit up? Isn't that an amazing coincidence? It's like Abby Hoffman's movie. He wrote a book, Steal This Book. They made a movie out of it. And it has about how even way back in the 60s you had agents or provocateurs who would go into these different peace groups, as well as there were some Mad Hatters back then too, and thank God we got jails for them. People going around bombing up people in buildings. No. It just... No, we had some Mad Hatters, but you also had legitimate people looking for social change back then. And they were also infiltrated and besmirched, and false claims against them. And these provocateurs themselves would take it upon themselves to instigate shit to get the people in trouble, so they are not perceived as a threat to the status quo as is. So this has been their modus of operandi for years, and they haven't changed it. So I am not surprised, nor do I think anybody else who has lived as long as I have, or at least who has studied history, knows this fact. Let's not forget about the convention in 1968 and how Daley's finest went in and not only was beating the protesters on the street, but went into the convention center and started beating on the delegates and the people there for the convention. So we can see that this madness has been with us for some time, and it has its way of popping its head up every now and then above the surface, and that's what's happened here. Be careful, people.